Hello, I'm Jim Hilgendorf. Today we hear from Arun Gandhi, grandson of Mahatma Gandhi and founder of the Gandhi Center for Nonviolence in Memphis, Tennessee.
I was introduced to peace and nonviolence by grandfather when I was living with him as a young boy, and he gave me many lessons during that period. And one of the things that he made me do was to understand peace and nonviolence by first understanding violence itself. He said that we commit all kinds of violence in our lives, and we need to understand and acknowledge it. Only then will we be able to do something about it. So to make me acknowledge my own violence, he made me draw a family tree of violence on the same principles as a genealogical tree, with physical violence and passive violence as the two offsprings. And every day before I went to bed, I had to analyze my day's experiences, things that I may have read or seen or observed or experienced or whatever. All of those major events of the day had to be analyzed and put in the right places on that tree. And in a few years I was able to fill up a whole wall in my room with acts of passive violence. Now we know a lot about physical violence because it's something that we read about all the time, and it's very evident, and it hurts. It's all the murders and killings and rapes and beatings and wars and all of these acts where we use physical force against each other. But what we are not really very conscious about is the passive violence that we are doing to each other all the time. And passive violence is in the form of discrimination, oppression, exploitation, the way we look upon people, the way we talk to people, the way we ignore people, all the little things that we do to one another that hurt people. And so by making this tree of violence, I became aware of all the violence that I was capable of doing. And once I became aware of it, grandfather taught me how to do something to change that from being so negative to being more positive about it. And I think that's the key to understanding peace and nonviolence, that we have to begin to look at things positively. We have to have a positive outlook on everything, and above all, we have to acknowledge the violence that we are doing ourselves to everybody, and make the changes that are necessary in our own attitudes so that we can eventually change the world.